I asked you guys for your best hot takes, so let's get into this thing. From Caitlin Rain, gas tank on the left side is superior. Yes, I absolutely believe that this is a stone cold fact. Knuckle dragging VW guys are probably spiraling in a puddle of urine hearing this, but as a seer of truth, I cannot deny facts. Devin Bomik says, the Prius never looked bad. I'd be lying if I said I agree with you, Devin, but in all honesty, the hate towards the Prius is sort of uncalled for. Every hybrid looks ugly, and many look worse than the Prius, to be honest. Nowadays, they look pretty good though. Kelso Blue Sky says that the Kia Carnival is the best choice of minivan today. Well, yes, they do look kind of okay, and the tech is kind of better than Toyota and Honda. The issue here is that it's, well, a Kia. The Honda and Toyota will just always run. Simple as that. Plus, the Odyssey looks much better. I respect the Carnival, though. At Serial Experiments Con, what are these names, you guys? Quote, piano black is a bad interior design choice. And this right here is one of the best comments, one of the best takes of the entire video, because I absolutely agree. When I bought my Civic, I was looking at Mazda 3 hatchbacks as well, and every single section in those cars with piano black looked awful. And I mean, it looked really bad. I don't even know who likes this, because you look at these things and they just scratch.
What's going on? Why don't they like it? We spent $250 million on this.
I mean, you could look at it wrong and it scratches. I hate it. Plus, it low-key looks cheap. Good comment, sir. Pound 6402. The C7 was the best vet, and CA is still fine, but it's a little too much. I both agree and disagree here, Mr. Pound, because the C7 is one of the most gorgeous cars ever made and the quintessential Corvette for me. But the CA is so utterly dominant that over the next decade, I really do think that the C8 will be realized to be the greatest modern American sports car. So yes, the C7 is the best, but not for much longer. Great take. In fact, I'd go as far as to say boiling hot, like me. Greenhawk Drive, which is a regular on this channel, shout out to Greenhawk Drive, but he says Audi over BMW. Now, if you said to someone 10 years ago that the consensus on Audi would be so positive, they'd probably punch you clean in the face. But now, most people would probably agree, because Audi makes better looking cars inside and outside. The BMW may be slightly more reliable, and I mean, when I say reliable, I mean by a minuscule amount. The RSQ8 over an X5 in a million years, every single year I'd pick the RSQ8. Insert name here, 8470, says, most classical European cars are hailed as art on wheels. Jaguar E-Type, Aston Martin DB5, and Ferrari 250 GTO are incredibly ugly. Now, this take alone might single-handedly take down my entire channel, but I absolutely agree with you. The E-Type, no matter how much history, is an ugly car. Same with the 250 GTO. I genuinely do not like 60s car design, and it just doesn't work for me. The fact that snobs take a GTO over a LaFerrari is offensive, and I understand you could sell it for a lot more money than a LaFerrari. But still, come on. I do like the DB5, however. That's a good looking car. Kieran GV. The Fiat Multipla is the most beautiful car ever. Damn it, Kieran. The Fiat Multipla is the most beautiful car ever produced. I did not know if my eyes deceived me, but yes, Kieran did say this. There are many, many beautiful cars out there, Kieran, but I think you really hit the nail on the head here. The 458 Italia looks like an AMC Gremlin compared to the Multipla. I mean, really, those guys over at Fiat just know how to make good-looking cars. Kieran, you may be the greatest guy ever. Chikawi Cheb says, modern Pugo has some extremely underrated designs. So, where do I begin? I have never seen a single Pugo car in my entire life. I've never seen one on the street, never seen one at car shows. It's just not an existent thing in America. So looking at these from an outsider's perspective, I don't really see it, like, at all. These cars are really ugly to me. They all look the same. Look at these wheels. Maybe it's just my dumb, smooth American brain, but I just don't get it. Egg TS4FO says that hybrids are great, especially when they let cars stay naturally aspirated. Now, this is something that I'm very conflicted on. Yes, these engines are naturally aspirated, but that doesn't mean that these engines are reliable. There's no turbo, but there are now unreliable and very sketchy new electrical components. So I don't know, man. I'm not against hybrids, just a little nervous about it. Cassandrew says that new BMWs suck and have nothing going for them. I must say, the BMW hate here in this comment section is incredible.
Well. The most diabolical haters this side of the Mississippi.
As a person who prays for BMW's downfall every night, I agree, my friend. In a world where BMWs get uglier and more expensive, there really isn't any reason to own one these days. I honestly do see Audi being the premier German luxury car. They look better, perform the same, are a little bit cheaper. Audi any day. Sniper Hong 1001. I've chosen your comment for last because it is the best comment here. SUVs and light trucks are unnecessary for people who live in the city. Luxury SUVs are pointless. SUVs are pretty much pointless and burn more fuel and burn my retinas at night. I have asked many people, why would you buy an SUV as a single person? They always say, I wanted room. But for what? You're 18 years old. What kids are you carrying around? And the same thing for trucks too. Trucks are great if you have a job that needs it. But without, what the hell do you need a truck for? Are you compensating?
Ooh, that's kind of small.
You spend more money so you can drive a glorified SUV. I mean, really. SUVs are worse though. Just buy the sedan. You don't need the bulbous, gross cars that these SUVs are. I can't lie, that was pretty fun. Even old Vice can have some fun, right guys? Maybe I'll do another hot takes video. Anyway, thanks for watching.